In a corner of tropical Africa, surrounded by friendly people in an extraordinary natural setting, a people proud of their history and their traditions. The Republic of Guinea-Bissau is the heir to the ancient Kingdom of Cabo, which was a Portuguese colony for centuries, a situation that exerted a very strong influence on its cities and architecture. Its 1.5 million inhabitants are made up of an amalgam of ethnic groups, customs and social structures, in which the majority are farmers with traditional religious beliefs. Guinea-Bissau is slowly strengthening its position as a powerful attraction for tourists who love nature and as a safe destination, far from the political and religious conflicts that are troubling a large part of the world. It boasts a system of protected areas that cover more than 15% of its territory. In one of them, as Florestas de Cantanhas National Park, we find Imbereng, in the midst of incredible virgin forests in an excellent state of conservation. Here we can observe primates such as chimpanzees and colobusses, which are in danger of extinction with a very limited distribution in Western Africa. Strolling on foot along the many paths that cross these forests allows us to discover the true size of these trees and to observe numerous exotic birds such as hornbills. The Bijagos archipelago is a chain of several main islands and dozens of smaller uninhabited islands and islets formed by the deltas of the area's two large rivers, the Jeba and the Grande. Their biodiversity is spectacular. Diverse kinds of forests, palm groves, mangrove swamps, beaches, and a varied fauna of birds, mammals, and reptiles. We find sailors and warriors in the proud past of the local population, the Bijagos. But those times lie far behind. Today, these peaceful and hospitable people maintain their strong cultural identity and live in complete harmony with nature. They've always known how to make the most of the natural resources without endangering the land where they have lived for so many generations. Part of the secret lies in their deep and ancestral beliefs, in which animals, plants, and even inanimate objects have souls. This is in great contrast with the simplicity of their almost elemental lives, organized in small villages or tabancas that preserve a significant cultural heritage in which their way of life and customs have survived through the ages. This world is changing in the grip of civilization and progress. The sea has always been an important resource for countless generations of Bijagos, and it still is. And not just for them, many charadriform birds comb these fertile beaches in search of their daily meals at low tide. Here in Orango National Park, we find the Orango Parque Hotel, a construction built in the purest African style. Perfectly integrated into its surroundings, it is immersed in nature at its most flawless and also lives in perfect harmony with the local community. This haven of peace offers a wide variety of activities for travelers who prefer to enjoy everything that this very privileged setting provides us. This national park offers a broad range of things for nature lovers to do. The mangrove swamps create a labyrinth of narrow alleys that hide something new and different at every turn. The inland routes traverse savannas under the ever-watchful gaze of local guides. Lake Ancanacube is a paradise for wildlife. It boasts small structures designed to enable visitors to enjoy the varied bird life living on it without disturbing it. Birds such as these small black herons, which spread their wings like a canopy to attract small fish to the shade they make and so be able to catch them more easily. Another trail leads us to Lake Canikusa. From its small observation posts, it's very easy to spot its most important inhabitants, the hippopotamuses, giant vegetarians that weigh more than a ton. Here, nothing intimidates them. They're the true stars of this show in a place that also attracts numerous birds. The landscapes of João Vieira Poilão National Marine Park are a delight for the eyes. Exotic golden beaches protected by mangrove swamps and palm trees, with mysterious tracks drawn in the sand. This opportunity to rest or to enjoy nature surprises us on a calm afternoon with nothing more alarming than the murmur of the sea. But when the sun drops beyond the horizon, another jealously guarded treasure is revealed. Poilão is a sacred island for the Bijagos. That's why its beaches are still a sanctuary for thousands of green sea turtles to lay their eggs. This cycle has repeated itself again and again since the beginnings of time and continues to demonstrate the power of life. Ecotourism in Guinea-Bissau has been organized such that the profits generated by tourism remain here, a responsible and solidary form of tourism. And it ensures this by preserving this extraordinary natural setting and by helping to improve the quality of life of the local population, which has always managed to make the most of nature in a respectful way. This is a long-term investment so that the people who enjoy this natural and cultural heritage can continue to live in harmony with it as they have since time immemorial.